Yeah, like I was saying earlier. So when you end up having a child with, you know, someone who is not your soulmate or your twin flame, or not even, what am I saying, twin flame? Your soulmate, right? Someone who, you know, is in the same frequency as you spiritually, right? To whereas though you end up being in the same frequency physically, either way. Because it start with the spirit first. Because you can have, you know, someone who has the same characteristic as you that you like, right? Or even that's kind of like little opposite to you that you're attracted to because you don't have that, and you get drawn to them. That does not mean they're your soulmate. That just means you have certain characteristics that you guys have in general that you guys like. When it starts to be towards though, okay, because y'all have that now, y'all think that's someone that are meant for you, right? And you guys have a child and you plan everything and things like that. That's why nowadays they make this into, because they already aware of this, because they are already aware of this, they use it into, they make it into a cha-ching, you know. We're having all these, you know, marriages and divorces and things like that because we get psyched up by the moment, and then we take that moment and make it into like it's a future or something, and then we start to paint pictures around that moment and make it trying to look good and flawless and keep it that way, to where as though because you already did that, which is a natural first of all, you end up expecting that to happen the way that you envision it to happen, right? And then you guys are together, and even if y'all still play some characters that you guys like, I'm telling you, at certain point in time, whether in a month, 2 months, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, however longer you guys trying to put that illusion, however long that illusion plays out, you know, in your mind, in your minds, is however long, you know, you guys are gonna, you know, stay together. But when things are not meant to be, your angelic, your angelic, and your angels, right, are gonna be here to remind you that you are not meant to be, and that is not the circumstance for you to be in, and that you build up the wall so high to where though you cannot, to where though you cannot climb, to where though you cannot go to the other side. Now that's when your angel comes along, and even if y'all stayed for years and years, depending on how, you know, that illusion played out and how strong that illusion was, you're going to keep on, you know, what's the word? It's gonna come in your life and break down that wall, because that wall is keeping you from achieving whatever you were meant to achieve here and do here, to keep the cycle going and to keep things balanced, right? And but yeah, that's gonna play out as like either one of you, you know, doing something to, you know, upset the other, or something, a situation, something will happen towards though that will be it for that illusion. That illusion will start to fade away. That cloud will start to fade away slowly but surely, towards where at some point you guys are gonna, you know, separate. But that will be your time wasted as an individual. That will be your time wasted in that experience that I'm supposed to do. And that's what a lot of demons are here to do. To put your situation, you feel as though, yeah, oh, this is nice, this is cool, this is amazing. Towards though you did not put as much work, you did not, put as much, when something is it's yours, when something is something you supposed to have, it's because you put in the work, you put in the spiritual help, the spiritual work, you put in the emotional work, you put in the mental work into it, towards the universe, your end, they're gonna, help you gain or attract that which is yours. It's not something you're gonna have to go and get yourself, because it's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you. And a lot of us, a lot of relationship that we like, a lot of us relation, and when I say relationship, it doesn't have to just be with boyfriend and girlfriend, or like a partner, or like anything like that. It can be friend, family, all that. Whatever relationship comes to you that is not meant for you, is meant for you, is there for you to learn something out of it. And the moment you start to get attached to that, the universe is gonna, find a way to show you that that is not yours. It's gonna throw signs. And the more you ignore those signs, and the more you decide to play out that illusion and keep that cloud from blinding you and spreading away to make you see what is behind, you're gonna keep on getting blinded, and that is gonna be your time wasted. And that's what these demons are here to do, to keep you stagnated, to keep you still, to keep you unable to do, move, or look beyond what is, to do what you're supposed to do. And then, like, once what's the word for it, you start to anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought. But anyways, like I was saying, when it comes to, I know it kind of switched up to worship, but it goes deep. It goes deeper than just, parenting and things like that, because it starts with an individual first before it even goes to that point. Because you've had to have some type of, circumstance, situation, or characteristic that played out, that or you didn't play out, or that led you to even get to that point, towards though you met somebody else to bring forth that spirit in the first place. So I'm gonna switch my energy back to parenting, because that's what we're here to do. And I'm gonna talk about more about like relationship and things like that in another video. But basically, like, when it comes to parenting, just know that your child is not yours. You do not own it, just like you do not own most of the things that you have in your life. Those are the things that you gain through making deals with the devil, through making deals with the demonic energy that were backed up behind that which you received. And you will know that, because if you put enough spiritual work, if you put mental work, if you put emotional work or physical work into whatever it is that you have, then it is yours. Okay? Then it is yours. But if you did not, and you just out, and when it comes to a child, okay? When it comes to a child, and you had that child because you weren't, at a point in time when you weren't wise enough, you weren't aware of you making a child, or you weren't what's the word, hold on please. All right, and I'm back, get up. But yeah, like I was saying, if you had this child, right, when you weren't aware of you making that child, you didn't plan that child, or even when you plan that child, like, when it comes to individuals, we are all ones, okay? We are all ones, making infinite right? But we all come from nothing, and we all nothing, and we became one through adding on, right? And now, because we are one separately, when you become two, you become added frequency, added energy. When you become three, you become added more added energy, and that's support. That's a that's a power there itself. That's a responsibility there itself. But you do not own that other number. You do not own one. Does not own one. One is is reflected as one, and one makes two, and one make three repeatedly. But y'all do not own that. Now, if one and one decide to get together, masculine and feminine decide to get together to make one, to create one, that's y'all bringing another one into the world to experience itself. You do not own that one. That's just the one that you brought forward, and it's your responsibility now. It's your responsibility now. Okay? Just like that partner that you with created, that's your responsibility also. Because you decided to take that responsibility to have that being into your life, to make balance each other. So you will bring forward the balanced energy. But if you make a child with someone that you guys are not balancing, they're balancing each other, or you guys are not didn't put no spiritual, mental, emotional energy into and being aware of you making that child, you're not gonna be, what's the word? God damn, I cannot lose my train of thought while I'm talking. That's crazy, y'all. But anyways, like, your child is not yours. It's your responsibility. Anything that you gain in life is not yours. It's your responsibility, because you chose to take that responsibility. And the moment you start to act as though that which is yours, you're gonna start to experience resistance in your life. Whether it's to people, places, and things, and that's how it goes, and that's how it is. Once you start to put that idea of how that is yours, that's this is yours, you own it. Watch how something happen and you lose it, just so the universe can show you that that is yours. That is just something that you've gained. That's a present that you received, and that's your responsibility to treat it well and take care of it, so it can last longer for you to utilize, and for it to utilize you. Like, a home would not be a home with nobody inhabiting it. A car would not be a car without nobody driving it. A child would not be a child with nobody bringing it forward. You would not exist if no one brought you forward. So that's guys to show you that we are all utilizing one another, and we are all responsible for one another. Okay? Just like your house is responsible for keeping you safe, you're responsible for keeping the house safe. Just like your child is responsible for bringing more light into your life, more light into your life. You are to bring more light into its life. More, it's an energy exchange. But you do not own it, and it does not have to play those characteristics. You do not have to. No, you actually have to play those characteristics, because you put it upon yourself. But it does not have to, because you chose to bring it forth. You chose to get this house. You chose to get this car. You chose to have this child. It did not choose. It wasn't the same. It wasn't vice versa. No. So now it becomes your responsibility, and you have to do what you have to do. It does not have to. It does not have to. And the moment it doesn't, that's because you're doing something wrong. That's because you're doing something wrong. Buddy. Alright. Give me a moment, yo. Buddy. I'm trying to finish with this video. Like, come on now. But, yeah. Like I was saying, your child, another thing, your child is not supposed to make up for the spaces you put into your life. They're not supposed to make up for your mistakes. They're not supposed to make up for your unfulfillment. They are not. And the moment you start doing that is where you fuck up, is where you mess up. Excuse my language. And like, another thing, a lot of people, whether they admit it or not, don't want to take responsibility for what they brought forward, for their actions and reactions. They don't want to take responsibility for that. They want to look at everything as a burden. Like, okay, if it's a burden, then it's a burden that you put upon yourself. But that doesn't mean that because you feel as though it's a burden, doesn't mean you have to act right and do what is right. Because once, you're gonna have to, you're gonna end up experiencing things that are not in your favor. You're gonna start experiencing things that are gonna fuck you, mess you up. Believe that. Believe that. If you are not real, if you are not truth, if you are not wise, if you're not, spiritually, and my phone about to die, but if you're not spiritually inclined, spiritually strong, if you do not play your energy, the energy backing you up, if you do not play your feminine energy right, if you do not play your masculine energy right, things are not gonna be right in your life. It's not. It's not. It's not. And, excuse me, like, a feminine energy, a mother, is supposed to be the one to show that compassionate side more than the father, because that's what the feminine energy is alone. Compassionate, nurturing. She's the receptor, receiving anything that the child is going through. She's receiving all that, taking all that in, and helping. Stop trying to carry things you cannot carry. Oy. But she's supposed to be, the one to help you emotionally. She's supposed to enhance your spirituality, like, she's supposed to balance your emotions and take care of you, nurture you, bathe you, cleanse you, show you love, compassion, so you can build those energies yourself, so you don't grow up to become a narcissist, or you don't grow up to become, this person that thinks they got it all together. This person that has to act like they have to act strong or be strong when they don't really need to be. Somebody who cannot show no compassion or no love, no sensitivity, and things like that. Or understandings. Because that's what the mother is supposed to do, and plus more. And plus more. And plus more. Y'all mother, y'all feminine energy, you know. You know. You know. You know. You know. Naturally, you know. And a lot of us, because of our own pains and our own demons and our own things that we karma and things that we've experienced in our life, I'm not even gonna include myself, because I've dealt with my karma. I've dealt with what I had to deal with. I'm playing my part right. I'm doing what I need to do. But a lot of people out there, a lot of mother out there, they let that influence them towards, though they start to just not do that with their kids, and then their kids grow up to become these things, and things happen to them, and then they wonder why, and then they kind of like, they now it's all question mark, like, why is this happening? That's because you decide to continue on with your family curses. Even if, as a kid, as a grown up, you know what, when your mom do something, you know that when it's not right. When your father do something, you know when it's not right, because it affects you on a great level. And the moment you keep holding on to it and thinking, oh, because it's your mom, because it's your dad, you're gonna allow them to do those fucked up shit. And then when you grow up, you become to build those characteristics and do that to your kids, and then it becomes a family curse all over and over again. And then you wonder why the family is divided, or you wonder why the kid does not respect you, or you wonder why this is happening or that is happening, or this, like, look at what the character you playing. Look at your own demons that you embody. Look at your own, things that you like. Look deeply, look within and see, like, and you will find out why it is that things are happening the way they're happening. And if you actually choose to really fix that, you're gonna do something about it. But if you're somebody who's so lost into that, you're not gonna you're gonna disregard it and just say fuck it, like, nah, that's not, and just be in denial. And you're gonna continue to live in denial until the day you become man, I'm telling y'all, it's real out here. It is real out here. We all have to play our cards right. We all have to. There is no cut card with the all. There is no cut card. When you do something wrong, it is wrong. And if things happening and you think like, oh, because you looking at yourself like, oh, I'm this mercy, I'm such a nice person, but this person still treat me like this. Oh, I'm still this and that, but this person still, what you do? What are you allowing? Why are you feeling that way? Why is it phasing you? Why? Ask yourself why. Because a lot of us don't like to ask ourselves why. A lot of us, not even, not me, again, but a lot of people don't like to ask themselves why. They don't like to ask the reason. They don't like to go within. They don't like to go deep into it, because it hurts, because it's painful, because it's not something you want to experience all over again, because it's not something that because you don't like the idea of what is going to play out once you go within and you explore those realms and discover that and fix that and cut those grasses that are already long enough that blinds you and do not allow you to have no space for yourself to move, for yourself to build, for yourself to do anything. So you have to go within and cut that grass off and sherman it all the way ground so that new grasses can grow, new opportunities can arise. You can build more, you can experience more and discover more that needs to be discovered. And I'm telling y'all, cut y'all grass, go within, look within, fight your demons, fight those demons that are playing out in your life within you, however, and become your greatest self and continue to want to be just that. And you're going to be just that, and you're going to play those characteristics, and you're going to be influenced by more positive. Buddy, sir, excuse me, please, can you stop that? Thank you. You're going to start to embody, you're going to start to be influenced by more positive energies, by more angelic forces than demonic forces. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. So, like, yeah. And, hold on, I'm almost done. Like, yeah. And another advice I want to give out, or another thought I want to put out there. Clean your own house before you go and clean someone else's house. Okay? Okay? Do not become a maid, because you are not a maid. You are not a slave. You were made into a slave by an oppressor. You are made into a slave by your oppressors, whether it's your parents, whether it's your friends, whether it's whoever can become your oppressor if you allow them to be. Become your master when you allow them to be. You start to give them greater light, greater importance than you are. And you start to go and clean up the house before you clean yours. You leave your house all disorganized, clothes everywhere, food everywhere, things are stinking. You wake up, you're like, I'm like, I have to go over there and clean the house, like, because I want them to look at me this way. I want them to like me. I want them to pay me, or gain some type of attachment towards me, or attention and things of that sort, towards though you think that your house is not as important as theirs, and you make that them your greatest importance, your greatest purpose and duty more than your own. And then you start to ignore your spirit, you start to ignore your soul, and your soul start to ignore you, and your spirit start to ignore you, and then those demonic forces start to come and embody you, and ride your vessel, and do whatever they want with yourself, and start to influence you all type of way, to where you keep bringing things in your life that you are not supposed to, you were not meant to have, or you were not meant to do. And then you start to become whatever you become, and think whatever you think, and experience whatever you experience. And again, like I said, clean your own house. Because those people you're going to clean the house are not going to come and help you clean your own house. They're not going to come and do those for you. Because you're going to end up going and clean the house, and then you come back home and you're all tired and all worked up, and you just want to rest, and you look at your house like, damn, like, I want to clean this, but I'm so drained, I'm so tired. And then you go to sleep, and then you wake up, you go back and do the same thing, and over again, to where your house is staying here just rotting and getting older and rusty, to where though no one want to even come and enter. And as soon as someone enter, they want to leave out. They don't want to stay forever. They don't want to stay for a long period of time. They don't no. And you might have some of those people that come in your house and want to help you clean out a little bit, but then they're going to see how much baggage you've had. They're going to give up. They're going to give up. They are going to give up. Because you've had so many baggage within you, in your house, that you did not want to clean, you did not want to remove, because of your own, but because of you wanting to clean somebody else's house and gain some type of attention. Like, come on now, like, come on. Clean your own house. Take care of your own house. Organize it and keep it clean. To where though, when someone walks in there, they see how organized it is, they'll even end up going and looking at their own house and seeing like, damn, my house is dirty. Let me go ahead and clean. And they're going to end up cleaning their own goddamn house themselves. And as soon as they come in, you're not going to allow nobody to come and leave no piece of gum, no piece of dirt in your home and let them leave. They're going to have to take the baggage with them. Like they came with it. You're not going to allow no type of stupid things or, things to enter your home no type of way. Because you're going to be you had the entitlement to have a say so.